What you talking about, Voodoo, man? All right. Just realized I ain't even finished my coffee this morning.
Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium.
Yeah, man, I shouldn't be over at all. I'm about to get locked in at some point.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Jenkins. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Jackson gonna throw it. Right side, it's Jenkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You look at that route, that light blue route right there. It's supposed to be an angle route. And he ended up being deeper in the backfield than my actual quarterback was.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Rush is on. On the move and looking. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Halfback was
and
there.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt.
Finally fixed my punting.
Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff, being where you used him twice in that loss a week ago.
Or, I mean, not just my punting, my kicking. As a whole. I like it.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB just
seeing
that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch.
Got mixed up there.
There he goes.
Hang on.
He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. They're there to
Superman dive. Got him with his own thing.
Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement.
Why didn't you let me switch?
Like this, that can run,
I didn't realize I was still on my safety. I was trying to switch speed.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in his defense.
Don't get me started.
Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He'll pitch it. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line.
They think it'll help us get more engagement because people are ready to play. They're excited to play. So.
Sells to fake. Flush to the left.
Come on, throw it. Throw it, buddy.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this moment and not try to kick these field goals.
Man, I can't call that with GTA. I don't know.
Down the road can come back to bite you.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down.
But yeah, man. And they say they're going to fix everything that's, messed up. So basically, if your player right now is 80, and at the end of preseason, Madden updates the rosters week 1, and that player is 85, then you get to be 85. They'll go in and make that change to 85. And is there a lot of wind or something? That goes a hook. So then if your player gets a dev, let's say if they're normal, but then at the end of preseason they're star, or whatever, then you'll end up going up to whatever the week 1 rosters are. And if something like that happens where Garrett comes back, AD comes back, then we will create an AD to match the real life values. And oh man, come on. I know you saw the cutback, it was there. And we'll create an AD. We'll take some random player, probably the worst player in the game, and then just create an AD with all the same attributes. So, yeah, there's that.
On 1st down at 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th
Man,
down.
my quarterback has such a slow release.
Like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand.
Trying to get it to him between the windows so he can lean forward.
For the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, if we need to create a player, that player will be created. Is what I would say.
Taken down right away.
Yep, that's the plan, buddy. So, it'll be interesting. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do.
Keeps it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Look out.
I saw it, but I saw it too late. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, we ain't doing that. Not unless 91 Dion and 04 Vic come back. And that's what they attributes are.
Colorado State is on top. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Drops back on first down.
Thought somebody was there covering him.
That completion takes him down.
Oh, that was my D tackle blocking right there. That's what that was.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just
I was like, wait a minute, why are you just watching?
shortest throw on the field. The quarterback is finding the biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He looks as if they're about to bring the heat. The play fake. He's got it. He gets it in.
How on 3 Sky did he carry?
That touchdown
That was 3 Sky, wasn't it?
leads to scores.
Oh,
Too early to say it's over?
okay.
Probably, but boy, it's
I
starting
thought
to
I
feel
was
that
in 3
way.
Sky.
It might not be over,
I didn't
but
realize
you're
I
in
was in
trouble,
that.
and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Makes a move. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Tells the play fake, lost the throw on first down.
I see y'all out there.
Turns it on in midfield. And the enemy
I almost let it fly just to see if he could throw it, but
good game there.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He is
Brother,
under nowhere to go
can
in
you
every
hold your
second
block?
long.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout.
All right, Don, what you got, buddy?
And they're able to make a big-time play.
Jackson will throw. He's going to fire deep. There on the sideline. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this
That's what he
game. But
said. I'm
sometimes
impressed.
it
I
just
said, okay.
takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful
Touchdown!
Let's go.
By the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you
Boom.
a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith.
Hey! Uh-oh.
He gets a block.
I'll be James Brown.
Got a little room.
How in the world did he
Can they
miss him?
catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide.
Freaking speed
Touchdown.
boost. I see it. I just look back. I see what happened.
Yes, yes, yes.
when he cut back inside, my guy just like didn't even try to tackle him. He just spun in a circle.
Making a huge play.
And with the extra point, they're
That's
now
crazy.
up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Senio, what's good, brother? What your league looking like now, Senio?
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive.
I see he's not pressing anymore.
Going with the ground game left. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like
I just realized that this is Colorado State that I'm playing. Like, I knew it was Colorado State, but when I'm looking at the player, the unis, you're right.
Later in football games,
It don't look anything like it.
15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. They'll flip it out to the back of the screen. And that did not...
Ah, man.
spelled that one out from the
This
beginning.
is insanity. I can't understand how the screens are so poorly executed in this version.
After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Fires to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's
He said
incomplete.
serious arm string.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Trying to make one miss. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before
Speed
a
boost from
nifty
Joker.
return on that one. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. The last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run.
UCF's always got a little bit of talent.
Honestly, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Looking deep.
Thank you. Oh, come on, fellas. Come on.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like
Ain't no
that
way that
present
should have been
themselves
close to
and receivers are
being
open,
completed.
as a quarterback, you have got to make that play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
Or is there a Texas route?
From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right.
Oh, man.
Now well within striking distances. That
Trying to work on
third
this switch
down play
sticking.
gets him a first at the 29.
I don't know why it just is not letting me do
This
it.
is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. It's a slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after him. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hitting turn.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a gap.
Go
It's
to the
Coleman.
stretch.
Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. We're asked a 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, sir.
Quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Ooh, he nailed it too. Good kick.
Wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Of course he got it.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Got enough for the first down. He moves the chains and now mark the ball at the 33.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, and they will take off and run, and he has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson will throw. He uncorks one
I
deep.
see you, buddy.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback.
I wasn't even what I wanted to throw to. I just
sure
saw that he was back there and wanted to pick on him.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Whip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes. That's the 50. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? You throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh center downs going to the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I tried it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quick give. It's Burgess. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connor in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Longhorns, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. The victory caps off a 7-5 regular season. Not the best outcome, but you have to think a bowl invite is on the way. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And
he wants to take the top off.
Thank you.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They'll run this play from the pistol. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That I was going right and then cut back into that gap right there, but I guess it's
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
not as good as I expected there.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. On target. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive game.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, it's so nice to have these tight ends.
That boy got cleaned up. Smooth cleaned up. Jesus H. Christ.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
That was fun.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block.
Really fun.
These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to
Not
feature
that play, though.
more and more in the passing game.
I'm out here trying to play, man. I need to have some games before next season.
From the gun, wants to pass. Left side
Where
is
is that
Jenkins.
rain?
And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Has to have it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
I see it.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I don't trust him to throw that with the safety sitting up there. And the safety was biting.
He did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes down.
Like
You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the red zone, it's Jenkins. Oh, he's got some space.
That dude was on the outside, like 9 technique, and beat me almost to the corner. Woo!
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense is so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right hook to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brother, it's supposed to be over the left guard.
They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
How in the world did that
Play it
happen?
safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. It's good. Hold on just a second. It's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room.
They're paying too much attention to Cooley and
First snap of this drive comes from the 32.
Niners talking trash.
Hits inside.
Get off me.
It's
Get off me.
Coleman.
Get off me.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the
Gotta
39.
figure out how to shed blocks.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
I don't know what I just
Quarterback
did.
run is part of their game plan. And he gets it to the 44-yard
Hit him with his
line.
own Superman dive.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Nice quick
That's
throw
why
there.
it looked
So
odd.
important for quarterbacks
I
to
wasn't
be able to
even.
find your rhythm and to be comfortable.
I didn't really mean it to be
Get the ball out
a
quickly,
joke, but
make it
really,
an accurate,
I
easy
wasn't
throw.
even.
You can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The run inside. It's Coleman. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Out wide.
Dang it, I was trying to show him. He snapped it right when I moved. I was trying to show him that I was in there, then take off.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy
Quick
they
snap,
trust the most.
Perfect
Fourth
timing.
down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Moves to his right. He's going to run it. He breaks it.
Ooh, we 7-7. You're supposed to stop that.
32, and they pick up another first down.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close
Okay,
ball.
we're going to keep going on, buddy.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Found a little bit of room now for
Switch
Ray,
it
but he'll
down.
be stopped
They
just
put me
short
at
of the first
doggone
down.
safety for that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the gun on third down.
Buddy,
And he'll go down, but he has
stop
enough
playing
for the first
grass.
down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Run in the red zone, it's Coleman. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection.
First time using this
To
defense.
the boundary, but
Kinda
the defense
interesting.
was there. They're able to corral the
Feel like it leaves me vulnerable in a few ways.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Off play action. Coleman's got it on the right side. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6
I thought I
more
had, what
points.
was I running at?
Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And this joker's gonna scum kick it. That's trash.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Should have kicked that all the way. You see I'm in onside, and you know it's not on purpose. Doggone glitch.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just...
He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Right side, it's Jenkins. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Get a block, buddy.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Here's a give to Robinson.
Hello, world. Dogs barking on that one, baby.
Obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got.
I was right there waiting on it.
The football, and now they face 3rd down.
He jumps forward. They're probably going to have me out of position.
This guy in the conversation, he already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18.
Blockers turned around looking at me. What are we doing, Jokers?
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball to 33. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
The explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to...
Sprinting away.
That's a terrible angle.
Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Hit him with the stanky leg. Stanky leg.
So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity. And he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it out. It's Smith.
Oh, that's it.
Slips through the line. What
Got
a
him.
great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself.
All right, let's try some more of this one because I know he's going to be running a decent amount. Let's see how this plays against the line.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They make the stop for no gain, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. On play action. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions, the quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Rush right in his face. He'll try to do it himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this
Wide open,
offense.
but he's like, nah.
This has got to be so frustrating because you're running out of time. You're running out of possessions. You got to get the ball back to your offense. But, man, this QB just makes a great play. He runs around, scrambles, gets a 1st down. So frustrating.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Leave us a yard, fellas.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
That's what you get, dummy.
Maybe just the turning point they needed. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that big six. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Play action on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Jackson will throw. Wide open downfield. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure all
wide open,
back
though.
and down he goes at the 24.
Wide open.
And that's exactly
They
what
just
this
blocked
defense
him.
needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Out wide left, it's Jenkins. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
I saw you.
Looking for the score.
I saw him too.
He was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception.
4th and 3. We're not kicking no field goals. We can't do no onside.
Missed opportunity.
So we're just going to go for it. Might as well just end it here if it's going to get ended.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
And that just about does it.
Why is he so far upfield?
The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it.
All right, man.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.
Got to get back to work. Catch y'all on the